नमस्कार. ह्या खाशेल्या ब्रॉडकास्टा भितर तुमकां सगळ्याक येवकार. स्वेरिंग इन जालां 4 मंत्र्यांचें आनी ताचे गोंयच्या राजकारणाचेर आनी गोंयचेर परिणाम कितें आनी फुडें कितें हाजेर आमी भासाभास करता. 4 मानेस आसा म्हजे बरोबर स्टुडियोक. पयले आसात ते गोंयांतले नामनेचे राजकीय विश्लेशक आनी आदवोगाद क्लिओफात बाबकुतीन. स्वागत. दुसरे आसात म्हजे बरोबर ज्येश्ठ पत्रकार आनी दैनीक हेराल्डाचे संपादक राजेंद्र बाब देसाय. स्वागत. तिसरे आसात म्हजे बरोबर गोंयांतले नामनेचे राजकीय विश्लेशक आनी गोवा फॉरवर्डाचे पयले अध्यक्ष प्रभाकर बाब तिमले. स्वागत. आनी चौथे आसात म्हजे बरोबर आदवोगाद आनी गोंयांतले नामनेचे राजकीय विश्लेशक राधाराव ग्रासियस. स्वागत. what does this mean for Congress and what are the takeaways and what should Congress look for, because we know next election is closest in 2022, so they have enough time to come out with a strategy, they have enough time to rebuild, how to rebuild, and why did this happen to Congress?
See, this has been happening to Congress for the past 2 decades. It is nothing new. The whole problem is when you give tickets only on the concept of winnability without taking into consideration whether this person will remain with us or not. Like take the case of Babush. Now, even at that time, everybody felt that Babush would jump ship. I also felt that it was smart politics at that time to give Babush the ticket. I said it publicly that this time to defeat BJP, Babush is required. Now, when you make compromises of this nature, this is bound to happen. But in any case, one good thing is that all the characters of that nature are out now. They have a time to build. According to me, the Congress MLAs who have shifted, the Congress voter has not shifted. But many of them are sort of people who can command 1,000, 2,000, 2,500 vote bank. I don't think any of them can command more than 2,500. And in at least in Salset, I don't think that matters. So I would say that if Congress chooses their candidates now, they also announce their chief ministerial candidate. Because the problem with them is they tell us that MLAs will get elected, and people are not prepared to buy that anymore.
राजन बाब, काँग्रेसी खातीर फुडें मार्ग कितें, धडो कितें हातूंतल्यान आनी जें घडलें तें कित्याक घडलें?
आज जी परिस्थिती जाल्या म्हणजे काल जे 10 जाण गेल्या ती परिस्थिती काँग्रेसीन ह्या पयलीं खूबदां पळयल्या. ती 19 पळयल्या, ती मागीर रोखडीच 91 पळयल्या. रवी नायक आनी बाकीचे सगळे जेन्ना गव्हर्मेंट फॉर्म केलें थंय परत कंटिन्युअस तांचे हो येता तो वता हें सुरू आशिल्लें. उपरांत 98 राणी गव्हर्मेंट पडलें तेन्नाय पळयलां, कंटिन्युअस पळयलां, 2002 पळयलां, 99 पळयलां. सो म्हाका दिसता तेन्नाय परिस्थिती हांणी सांगलां तशें लिडर वता, कार्यकर्ते किंवा वोटर्स हे तशे शिफ्ट जायना, ओवरनायट शिफ्ट जायना. आनी ह्या वेळार काँग्रेसीक एक प्रकारची थोडीशी सिंपती आसा. जेन्ना लिडर्स वता तेन्ना एक खंय तरी कार्यकर्तो आनी मातसो थोडोसो जबाबदार जाता आनी ताका दिसता की आतां पक्षाची हें सांबाळपाची आमची जबाबदारी. वोटर्स हे एका रातीन केन्नाच जायना. वोटर्स सगळी परिस्थिती पळयता. हे जे 10 जाणांक व्हेल्या ताचो BJPक एक्चुअली मतदानाच्या हातून म्हणजे मतदानाचो जो हें आसा पर्संटेज आसा ती वाडपा खातीर BJPक एक्चुअल कितलो फायदो जातलो हे कळटलें. आंकडो वाडयला ताणें आपलो विधानसभेंतलो. काँग्रेसीक एक संदी आसा. दुसरो प्रश्न कितें येता की कॅन्डिडेट चूज करता आसतना बरे कॅन्डिडेट घेवप. कोण घेतले, खंयच्यान हाडटले ते, कोण केन्ना फुट्टलो, कोण कोणाचें कांय सांगपाक जायना. बरें म्हणूनच घेता सगळे, बरें म्हणूनच तिकेट दिता. म्हाकाय दिसतालें की आतां बाबूश मोन्सेरात पणजेंत आयल्या उपरांत आतां आनी काँग्रेस स्ट्रॉंग जाली, पण जावपाचें तेच जालें.
Should be the leader of the Congress in the House, number one, and why did this happen to Congress?
See, who should be the leader is for the Congress to decide. But essentially, from among the 5, you see, when it came to being chief minister last time, when they were trying to select the leader, Digambar was in contention, Louisine was in contention, Ravi was, they were all wanting to be chief ministers. But the moment the BJP chief minister was sworn in, they all walked away and put the hat on Babu Kavlekar.
Yeah.
Now, if they did not want, see, they wanted
Babu
to be...
pulled a hat trick now.
Yes, he now pulled a hat trick. See, if they did not want to be leaders, they wanted to be leaders only to be CM, I don't see why any of them should be made leader of the opposition now.
So your choice is Reginald.
I would think he would be the natural choice. More also because, at least from whoever we have been following, he's been the only effective voice of the Congress in the House and outside. So I would think if it's a matter of merit, it should be Reginald. Now whether the Congress decides is their headache.
Yeah.
Now on the other aspect, why this happened, you see what happens is, things in politics don't remain static. Now earlier Thimble had said that Salset is Congress. Those days are gone. Even the days when Amethi was Rahul are gone. We all know that. So you can't take things for granted. In fact, the way things have happened in the last 48 hours, Salset is no longer Congress. You see, when Congress MLAs shift sides even in the past, there should have been a small bit of reaction. There isn't a single Congress worker who is willing to come out and say, look here, what you all have done is wrong. Have you heard anything? Has anyone come out in the streets? So it means that the Congress voter base, if at all, is no longer the Congress base. They are not willing to come out and stick their neck out for the party.
So even voter wants a winnable candidate.
No, voter wants crumbs of office. They want to be where power is. That is what Babu has been very clearly saying. Babu is where power is. Because people are where power is.
Yeah.
This is the actual reality. So you can't simply blame these 10 fellows. I personally am extremely happy at what has happened, because I've been always working, hoping that the Congress would finish from Goa. Because I look upon this as an opportunity for the state, for the people of the state, to look for an alternative. Because the way I look at it, Congress and the BJP are not two sides of the same coin. They are the same side of the same coin. We have to now look at the opposite side.
Discover the other side.
Other side, exactly.
We come to the other side.
Yeah.
सी म्हाका दिसता हे काँग्रेसीक आतां इतलो सेटबॅक आयला आनी असो सेटबॅक येतकर चक्कन 10 जाणां वतकर द होल क्लायमेट गेट्स अननर्वड पॉलिटिकल क्लायमेट फॉर काँग्रेस बट this is the time to renovate also the Congress, and Congress required a whitewash long back. So अशा circumstances जाला की आता तुका clean slate मेळ्ळ्या. So for the future you should groom, I will not say for good candidates, I will groom new candidates. And here तर तुझी माने पडती तर येता to become your candidates for the future, don't accept them.
Who
The
should
signal,
be the leader
signal
of the
has to go.
Congress legislature party in the House?
I think for making the leader in the House, I think Congress ha काहीच difficulty ना. One is there are four ex-chief ministers. So use the criteria. No ex-chief minister, it goes to regional. No, I am telling you why. Simple criteria. I am telling you why, because the public image is important, and he is the younger side, and now the whole people want younger people to take up reins of whatever is responsibility. So that would give a image boost to the Congress. आणि जर कोणाक तर दिली मागीर जालें काँग्रेस म्हणटी अशीच म्हणून. And I don't think those four should clamor for leader of the opposition at all.
नवीन काय मेसेज वचचो ना.
Definitely.
Okay. एक जो प्रश्न आहे की what does this mean for BJP? कारण जसे राधाबाबांनी म्हणे की minority can no longer claim that they are minority. Now minority is majority in the ruling. कारण 27 15 आमदार हे minority communityतले आहात, आणि I have an interesting statistics. Out of 27, 18 have a background of Congress. So what does this mean for BJP?
No, it means a Congress-full BJP.
See, actually similar situation happened in 2012, where Parrikar adopted so many independents, took them in his side. But finally, I don't think that also mattered. So I don't agree with Radha on one thing, that a alternative is possible. See, I somehow feel that Goa Forward has killed the very idea of regional party in Goa. AAP has killed the idea of a national party. So these two experiments having failed, I think rightly, wrongly, we will have to bank on these two poles, whether Congress or BJP.
Politicians might have plan A or plan D or plan B.
Yes.
We don't have. We have only plan A and plan B.
Correct. And we will have to
or
try.
plan B and plan C.
Yes. And
I don't think
we will have
none of this looks like a plan A.
Yes.
It's plan B or plan
we will
C.
have to work with these two political formulations.
Yeah.
And I think what has happened in Goa also is the BJP Karyakarta has not taken this very well. In fact, many of the people on my Facebook post who have been always abusing me have started putting me likes for the past 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
So this is something new that is happening. So very clearly they are not happy.
Either you are reaching out or they are reaching in.
So whatever.
No, Pramod, I do hope that the Congress has been following Cleopat on this debate.
Yeah.
Next time when it comes to the ticket, they will not say Cleopat is not our man.
Yeah, that is why I said that it does. As a citizen or as a voter, I don't find plan A. There is plan B called BJP and there is plan C called Congress.
Yes.
So he says that your idea of having a regional outfit with a regional sentiment cannot work in present scenario because the options that we have killed that idea.
See, of course, I've been talking of Goa.
Yeah.
But I would not be surprised if a strong national force emerges at the center. In fact, I would expect the Congress to just dissipate away in the next 2-3 years.
Okay.
That is quite a distinct
And another
possibility.
national force to take its place.
Any national force which may be acceptable to many of us.
Yeah.
So that possibility you can't rule out.
रिजनल पार्टी जर नेटान फुडें येतली किंवा उबी रावतली किंवा ती प्रॉस्पर जातली जाल्यार ताका एक मोमेंटम जाय पडटा, एक स्ट्रॉंग कितें तरी रिजन जाय पडटा, कितें तरी इश्यूज जाय पडटा. सद्याच्या परिस्थितींत म्हाका दिसना की स्प्लीट जावप किंवा एखाद्याक काडून गव्हर्मेंटांतल्यान उडोवप हे हो मोमेंटमाचो कारण जावपाक शकना. सो कितें रिजन आसा रिजनल पार्टी आतां फुडें येवपाक किंवा रिजनल पार्टी आसा ती सायज वाडोवपाक, मोठी जावपाक. म्हणून जो दोन पार्ट्यांचो हें सांगला तोच प्रमोद नॉर्मली उरतलो, नॅचरली उरतलो.
प्लॅन बी, प्लॅन सी.
प्लॅन बी,
प्लॅन
प्लॅन सी होच उरतलो म्हाका दिसता. कारण मोमेंटम ना, रिजनींग ना, मोठे इश्यूज कांय ना. आतां हें गव्हर्मेंट आतां 10 घेतल्या उपरांत आनी आजचो जो शपथविधी जाला तो जाल्या उपरांत जे चलतलें एक सादारण वर्सभर त्या उपरांत जो थोडोसो कितें येतलो वेगवेगळ्या रिजनांतल्यान वेगवेगळ्या इश्यूंतल्यान जो बॅकलॅश येवपाक शकता किंवा जो तातूंतल्यान कितें मागीर बाबा पळय हें चलोवपाक शकलें ना तेन्ना आतां आमकांय थोडें हें करून पळया अशें म्हणून लोकां कडेन वचपाक रिजन आसतलें. सद्याच्या परिस्थितींत म्हाका दिसता
बीजेपी कार्यकर्ता जो आता दुखावला दॅट विल बी म्हाका तर दिसता इट विल बी टेम्पररी फेनॉमेना. ते उलयत
interesting. Dilip Parolekar was on the panel. So I asked him about Rajendra Arlekar. He said a very nice thing. तो म्हणपाक लागलो everybody has a right to dissent.
करेक्ट.
आर्लेकर बाबा घडये हें आवड नासतलें. He has a right to express his opinion. That doesn't mean म्हणपाक तो पक्ष सोडून वतलो. So तो आमचे बरोबर रावतलो. He has expressed his dissent and party has taken note of it. That's it. It will end there.
पण मार
That's what he said.
बीजेपी मार खंय पडटलो सांगतो. कार्यकर्ता आतां बोवाळ मारतले आनी मागीर निमाकडे विचार करतले आमी जर दुसरे कडेन जर गेले इफ इट डिजर्ट बीजेपी फायदो कोणा जाता, फायदो काँग्रेसी जाता. सो तें करप नाका. पूण बीजेपीक जो पळय ह्यूज चंक ऑफ सिंपथायझर वोटर पळय मेळिल्लो तो कार्यकर्ता न्ही आनी तो बीजेपीची कोर वोटर न्ही. पूण बीजेपी इज ए पार्टी विथ ए डिफरन्स आनी काँग्रेसी आमी विटल्यात. तो सिंपथायझर वोटर म्हणटलो आमी आनी आतां कित्याक रावपाय तुमचे बरोबर बाबा. सो दे मे लूज द सिंपथायझर वोटर बट नॉट द कार्यकर्ता.
थंय जो प्रश्न येता जे हांव हांव एक दुकानाचेर गेलो दनपारां कितें तरी घेवपाक. तो दुकानदार म्हाका म्हणपाक लागलो सामान्य मनीस सामान्य वोटर तो वळखलो म्हाका आनी म्हणपाक लागलो तुका दिसता परत आनी मतदानाक वचपाचें म्हणून हो जो सेंटिमेंट वाडपाक लागला.
This is actually the most dangerous trend that has happened.
So what would you tell such kind of people who are justifiably feeling disillusioned, angry, upset?
According to me, there was a feeling against the entire electoral process due to EVMs. There was a fear that the EVMs were manipulated. I am not saying they are manipulated.
But still people came out to vote.
No, I am not saying they are manipulated. People felt that their mandate was being cheated. Now this failure was of the election commission because they failed to put faith in the people.
Clear all doubts.
Yes, as far as the EVMs are concerned. Now you find that we vote for party C, they go to party B.
Yeah.
They are manipulating our mandate. They manipulated it in 2017. They have manipulated it now. So people now are feeling why we should vote at all. See, this is very.
What are
bad.
you telling these people?
No,
you are right. You should not vote.
No,
you should not come out to vote.
I am not saying that. I am saying these 10 who have changed sides have done a huge damage. Finally, we should keep faith in our election commission. We should have faith in our parliament. We should have faith in our assembly. We should have faith in the government. But the moment that faith collapses, see the entire edifice, the democracy is built around institutions.
Yeah.
If the institutions collapse, then the democracy collapses. And then along with this, another feeling is now also is now happening. We should have a presidential form of government. What is there? What good democracy has done? So finally, the very thought of authoritarianism is seeping into the people who feel today that even that is okay. I think it is very dangerous trend that is happening in our country.
राधाबाबान जे सांगला की इतले एका रातीन गेल्या उपरांत सुद्दां 66 ताचो कसलोच एक बॅकलॅश म्हणा किंवा लोकांचे रिएक्शन कांयच दिश्टी पडना. विजय सरदेसायान जेन्ना बीजेपीक सपोर्ट करून गव्हर्नमेंट घडोवपाक मदत केली 2017 तेन्ना जो बॅकलॅश आयला किंवा जो लोकांचो राग आमकां दिसून आयला तो इतले गेल्या उपरांत खंयच कित्याक दिश्टी पडना असो एक प्रश्न येता. पूण म्हाका दिसता की ताचें रिएक्शन आसता 2017च्या इलेक्शनान म्हणजे 2012 ते 2017 लोकांनी खुबशे रिएक्शनां वेगवेगळ्या हाचे वयल्यान काही लोकांनी दाखयली, काही लोक रस्त्यार आयले, काही लोक शांतपणान त्या गजालीचेर एनालायज करताले, रिएक्ट जाताले भितरल्या भितर. पण जेन्ना पोलिंग येता, वोटिंगाचो जेन्ना चान्स येता तेन्ना लोक आपले जे कितें करपाक जाय ते
राजीव प्रश्न हो आहा की लोकांक आज नैराश्य आयला हे पळोवन आनी हांवें मतदान करप तरी कित्याक असो प्रश्न जनरली गोंया भितर तरी कोण विचारनाशिल्लो. आय एम व्हेरी क्लियर. गोंया भितर कोण विचारनाशिल्लो केन्ना आपणे वोटिंगा कित्याक वचचें काय म्हण. म्हाका फाटले 3 दिसां भितर एटलीस्ट 10 सुशिक्षीत मनीस मेळ्ळ्यात हू फील डिसिल्युजन, चीटेड.
I agree.
दे फील चीटेड.
Cheated.
ह्या लोकांक तुमी कितें सांगतले?
म्हाका दिसता की प्रत्येक वेळार हे असो विचार करपी लोक दर वेळा आसता पूण शेवटी वोटिंग ही मेजॉरिटी करता. आनी गोंयकार वोटिंगाच्या बाबतीन इतले सगळे अनुभव घेतल्या उपरांत सुद्दां शेवटी जेन्ना मतदान येता आनी शेवटी जेन्ना ढोल वाजपाक लागता तेन्ना ते वोटिंग करपाक
the whole problem.
तुम्ही म्हणटात ढोलार बडी पडटगीर मनोबल वाडटा.
ना हे एक्सपिरियन्स जे आमकां पळय मेळटा हे पळय ज्यो घडणूक पळय घडटा तातूंतल्यान आमी बाकीचे रिफॉर्म्सान सुदारण करची पडटल्योच. एक आमचो पळय एंटी डिफेक्शन लॉ पळय आसा तातूंकय एक सुदारण करची पडटली की सुदारण करून आमी ते डिफेक्शन म्हणटा ते पयलीं 1/3 आशिल्ले 2/3 मर्जर आनी हें केलें मर्जर न्हू ओन्ली मर्जर म्हळ्यार आनी रेस्ट्रिक्ट केलें आमी. सो एक्चुअली ते सिम्प्लिफाय करप बरें. सिम्प्लिफाय इज जो कोण पळय दुसरी पार्टी वचपाक सोदता यू रिजायन सो दॅट लोकांची मॅन्डेट इज रिस्पेक्टेड. सो इतलो तो सिम्प्लिफाय केलो तर बरो जातलो. तरी पूण सांगता ना ना हो एंटी डिफेक्शन एक्ट पळय आसा तरी पूण आतां आज तो सारको जर इम्प्लिमेंटेड जालो तर हें डिफेक्शनच म्हण ठरता सारकें इम्प्लिमेंटेशन केलें जाल्यार. जस्ट अरिथमेटीक घेवन जर बसले 2/3 लेजिस्लेटर आयले म्हणून इट कॅनॉट बी ए मर्जर. मर्जर हॅज टू बी समवेअर देर हॅज टू बी ए मर्जर विथ ए स्प्लिट ऑर ऑफ द पार्टी. Just a speaker cannot just do mathematics. Mathematics केलं जाते 5 मिनिटांनी काम सोपता.
The whole problem also is it may not be merger at all, but the MLAs, the governments are banking on one thing. The speaker will take about 1 year to decide.
I know.
It will go to the High Court another 1 year to decide. Supreme Court will take another 1 year to decide.
By the time the term
3 years, by the time elections will come.
Yeah.
So they are also working on that.
They are also manipulating the system.
They also know that this is not a merger.
You are saying they are manipulating the system.
Yes.
Radhabab, what will you tell the people who are disillusioned today? गोंयकार आज विचारता मतदानाक भायर सरपाचो फायदो कितें काय म्हणून. What will you tell them?
What happens, Pramod? Such people are there throughout. And when situations like this happen, the percentage increases slightly. You see, when a situation like this happens, there are more people who will say, why should we go to vote? But when the situation calms down, everything comes out, and maybe where last time there were 1,000 people for Northa, there may be 1,200. See, this is part of the system. People being disillusioned or people being happy. It happens. Now we were watching the cricket. All of us wanted India to win. Finally, India lost. What to do? We have come back. We have not committed suicide. We are there. So the same thing will happen with voting also. See, finally, people will come and vote. But this is a lesson for the voter. You see, this is a lesson for the voter. And the Congress, of course, is beyond a lesson, as far as I am concerned. So there.
प्रमोद आणि लोकशाही म्हणल्यार डेमोक्रेसी म्हणल्यार अशीच न्ही की 5 वर्सांनी एक जाण वचून मतदान करप म्हणजे जालें. सो हांवें अमकी मनशाक मॅन्डेट दिल्या आनी तो मनीस मुगे मॅन्डेटी फाटल्यान रावप. पूण तो मॅन्डेटी फाटल्यान रावतलो म्हणून ऑल्सो इन ए डेमोक्रेसी पीपल हॅव टू वर्क. लायक if you are disrespecting my mandate, you should be questioned. There has to be some questioning. So look, the question is that means we are not participating in democracy.
खूप बरी हा जो राजेंद्र बाबान मुद्दो काडिल्लो जेन्ना विजय स्विच साइड्स
हय
तेन्ना विजयाक क्वेश्चन केलो, विजयाक घेराव केलो, देर वॉज अ बॅकलॅश, तुम्ही भायर सरले. आज जेन्ना काँग्रेसीचे आमदार फुटून ते बिट्रेयल न्ही,
No,
आणि
correct.
त्या
And
बिट्रेयला
that is-
अगेन्स्ट बॅकलॅश कित्याक ना?
no, no,
विजयान
no, no,
केलं
no,
ते
one, I
betrayal.
don't
आणि
know.
काँग्रेसीच्या आमदारांनी केलं ते बिट्रेयल न्ही.
I don't know. सांगता क्लिओ, आय डोंट नो हाऊ फार इफेक्टिव्ह ते म्हणल्यार लोकांचो बोवाळ असतो जातलो. वॉट आय हर्ड इज टुडे देर इज सम कायंड ऑफ ए प्रोटेस्ट in Madgaon near the municipality, and there is a protest at Azad Maidan. I don't know how effective it will be. But people are protesting on social media because it is armchair protesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When Goa
But I
Forward
think
did that, it was not armchair protesting.
I know.
Yeah.
See what happens now, there is a huge difference between what the Goa Forward did and what the Congress MLAs have done. See, the Goa Forward
would
were
you
elected
distinguish
on
it?
their own platform.
Ah.
They were a political party. They have chosen to align with the BJP. They have not destroyed their identity. People had voted for GFP.
But still there was more backlash.
Yeah,
No,
still
no,
there was more
listen,
backlash.
that's what I'm
Why?
telling you. That's what, I'm coming to that.
Yeah.
So they had a right to align with anyone. I may think that their alliance was wrong. But they have theoretically done nothing wrong because they're a political party, they have gone that side. Now here are congressmen who went for vote on the Congress ideology. They were voted for it and they have gone into the BJP. This is much worse situation.
Yeah. But less backlash.
No, that's what, that is precisely, that shows, as I have said, that the Congress has no following left. You see, if they had followers, they would have, we voted for you, how dare you go? Vijay, they didn't vote for BJP, they voted in a way, he has gone. When your own voters are people who have voted for you, worked for, have gone, there isn't a sort of reaction that should have been there.
No,
Why there is less backlash?
एक बॅकलॅश म्हणटी जावपाकच जाय आनी जावपाक जाय आशिल्ली डेमोक्रेसी. त्या वेळार कितें जाल्लें 2017 जेन्ना बीजेपीन गव्हर्मेंट फॉर्म केलो, बीजेपी कुड फॉर्म द गव्हर्मेंट बिकॉज ऑफ गोवा फॉरवर्ड पार्टी. Without Goa Forward Party, BJP would not have been in a position to form the
Now, in
government.
any case,
आता
there is-
already there is a BJP government.
Yeah.
Even here Dhaka Congress wasn't आल्यापासून the BJP government continue जात आशिल्लो.
Status quo doesn't change.
Status quo doesn't change.
Status
So
quo
that's the two-
status quo does not change is one thing. Somehow I feel now again that this issue of the Goa Forward being denied power has also drowned that backlash a bit.
yeah, to some extent.
To some extent, it has drowned that backlash. Otherwise, it would have been more. If they were there and 10 had gone, and if they were still in power, that would have been a backlash. I find that has come down.
You are saying betrayal minus betrayal,
Yes.
less backlash.
No. The people think maybe we got some pound of flesh.
Yes, our pound of flesh we have got.
So
Yes.
you are saying betrayal minus betrayal is less backlash. एक सांगात, गोवा फॉरवर्डान खूप सामकी अशी उमेदीन सुरवात केल्ली. दे स्कोर डिस्टिंक्शन फॉर 3 जाट जिखले तांच्या हातांतले. मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टंटली इवन टुडे विजय सरदेसाय एज अ पॉलिटिशियन इज कंप्लिटली डिफरंट फ्रॉम सुदीन ढवळीकर. ही इज कॅरिझमॅटीक, ही इज धडाडी आसा आनी ही स्टील इंटेन्स. आज सुद्दां जें भाशण केलां, सुदिनाक जेन्ना काडलो तेन्ना सुदिनान अशें भाशण केलें नाशिल्लें. विजयाक जेन्ना काडलो तेन्ना विजयान सामके पर्रीकराच्या समाधी म्हऱ्या वचून भाशण केलें. ही हॅज अ कॅरेक्टर ऑफ हिज ओन टू फायट बॅक.
Yeah.
Can Goa Forward now again, by virtue of being in the opposition, regain the trust and following of the people, or it's a lost cause?
That's very difficult अशा खातीर हांव म्हणटा. परिस्थिती कांय चेंज जावना प्रमोद. फक्त ताची सत्ता गेल्या, गोवा फॉरवर्डाची सत्ता गेल्या आनी कोणाक तरी दुसऱ्याक मेळ्ळ्या. सो हें एक रिजन जावपाक शकना. कळ्ळें न्ही. म्हणजे फाल्यां गोवा फॉरवर्डाक लोकांनी रिस्पॉन्स जर दितलो जायत जाल्यार कितें तरी ताका हिस्ट्री आसची पडटली, कितें तरी ताका एक रिजनींग वदूळ जशें हांव सांगलां तशें. पण तें कसलेंच रिजनींग म्हाका सद्या दिसना. पर्रीकराच्या समाधी कडेन वचून जे विजय उलयला ते पर्रीकरान आमकां तेन्ना सरकारांत आमी पर्रीकराक सपोर्ट केल्लो म्हणून आमी सरकारांत आयिल्ले. हें सगळें थोडेसो इमोशनल हें जावपाचो हें केला. पूण थोडे कार्यकर्ते जर सोडले जाल्यार मतदारांचें कितें? मतदारांचेर ताचो व्हडलोसो
फरक
पडटलो अशें
दादा,
अजिबात म्हाका
can Goa Forward regain its lost glory? Because 2 वर्सां आसात, you are again back in the opposition space and there is a fighting spirit.
Goa Forward, to my way of thinking, hardly had any glory except that they were in power. They were never a force with anywhere in Goa. Fatorda, it was Vijay who won. And in those 2 seats, those 2 fellows won because they had their own standing. And the people there were fed up with the existing MLAs.
Correct.
So therefore, I am
And
not
they were both Congress candidates. who were
Congress,
almost
yes,
identical.
yes. So it isn't exactly that the Goa Forward had any deep roots anywhere.
You don't
But
see
no,
any
no,
change in status quo right now
no. On the
of Goa
contrary,
Forward.
I do see see, I know Vijay, he is a big manipulator, much bigger than anyone in the Congress. See what will happen when the next elections come. What would happen is, assuming the present scenario continues, and there is no other third force, Vijay, in all over, there will be 2-3 fellows clamoring for Congress ticket. A gets the Congress ticket, B doesn't get. They will all be fielded by Vijay. And when the actual elections come, as it happened last year, if he had got 3, he may get 7. And the Congress may want to grab him and the BJP may want to grab him. This is what is going to happen if the present scenario continues.
दिसता
No, I don't think. तुम म्हणटा नी आता GFP government ना आता opposition yeah. So even if they were in the ruling space, there was no future for GFP. Even if they were in the ruling space, it would be very difficult for existing MLAs to get re-elected even otherwise. All the three. As on today. No. I am saying all the three, but I want to add a corollary. Vijay is not that way unsafe, but I would not call him safe.
Okay.
No. I appreciate Radha's statement that he's a manipulator. I don't go that far. I say great political manager. But his political management would depend only on if Congress takes him anywhere near. Or somehow, as he says, he can strike a deal with him.
Yeah.
Go forward on its own. I don't think it's a one constituency party.
So, तुम्ही म्हणतात आता ते बीजेपीच्या हाणीर बशिल्ले फाल्यां तांकां काँग्रेसीच्या हाणीर
बसपाक शकता. And that
is the only way
that
they
is
can
the only
solve.
way it can grow.
Just
final 10 seconds.
See what happens, as far as the GFP is concerned, I would look at it this way, that they are in opposition now is a great thing for them if they can exploit it, because the Congress is incapable of providing opposition. Vijay, yes.
इतल्याचेर थांबता, म्हजो वेळ सारको सोंपला. तुम्ही आमचे दनपार सावन कवरेज पळयत आसात आनी एक सगळ्यांत म्हत्वाची गजाल म्हाका दिसता, सगळे एक्सपर्ट्स हांगा बसल्यात. राजकारण्याक गोंयकारांचो एकच मेसेज, डू नॉट टेक अस फॉर ग्रांटेड. आमी परत परत तुमकां बुद्ध शिकयल्या, फक्त ती कॉर्पोरेशनां मेळपाक जाय आनी मंत्रीपदां मेळपाक जाय. म्हणून जर तुमी मॅन्युपुलेशन करत रावले जाल्यार आमकां परत बुद्ध शिकोवची पडटली आनी ती शिकोवपाची तांक आमच्या सगळ्यां भितर आसा हें लक्षांत दवरात. इतलेंच सांगता आनी थांबता. आयले इतली बरे तरेन मतां मारली. थँक्स अलॉट. पळयत रावात प्रुडंट. नमस्कार.